Gotcha! I am a classically trained vocal coach who is about to say some stuff to help you improve your practice, which is going to help you grow your voice, but, confession, I've never been any good at it. So I guess this is a video for me then? Let's sing. So practice, practice, practice with an S if you're British, with a C if you're American. In this video, we are going to cover, notebooks ready, why we should practice, why do it, why do anything, when we should practice, what's the best time of day, time of year, and then finally, how should we practice? How can you best improve your practice? How can you best get the most out of your practice, which is then going to get the most out of your voice and grow your voice? Because spoilers, practicing is the thing that is going to grow your voice quickest. You're not going to grow your voice just by having singing lessons if you're not doing the homework behind it. I learned that the hard way, and I am on a mission to explain it to you as best I can so that you, unlike me, don't just go through life thinking, oh my gosh, no, you're either born with it or you're not. No, you're not born a singer necessarily. Singing is a skill and you can improve that skill with your daily practice. So yes, this video is for you. Okay, so why practice? Why do we practice? Well, I spoke about it a little bit just then. It's the best way to grow our voices. It's the best way to get improvement in our voices. Think of a sport. Think of any skill, a sport, art, anything like that. The more and more you do it, the better you get. There was a time, and maybe there are still some of you out there that don't know how to ride a bike, but there was definitely a time that first time that you get on that bike, you learn how to balance, you're wobbling about, you've got your stabilizers at the back to keep you straight, and then you just go, yes, okay, you fall off a few times when the stabilizers come off, but the more you get on that bike, the better you get, the more confident you get, the faster you're able to go, the better you're able to be, and then you wake up one day in your Chris room. So, that's the same with singing. If you just put in the hours, there's that first time when we sing, that first time that we sing that song, the more and more that we sing it, the more ingrained it becomes in our vocal tract, the more ingrained it becomes with our breathing mechanism, how those muscles should work. That builds muscle memory. You might have heard of that expression, but muscle memory is very, very real. And it just means that the next time you do it, it gets easier. And then the next time you do it, it gets easier again until it becomes effortless. And that is the goal. Effortless, beautiful singing that just, when people are watching you or listening to you, they're just like, oh, how are they doing that? And now the answer is they just practiced. That's it. So are you going to grow your voice just by having singing lessons or just singing once a week? Yes, with time, but if you want to speed it up and you want to get those results faster, then every single day, practicing every single day is the way to go. Better improving your practice as well, because it's not just a case of singing the song over and over and over again. Yes, that helps, but there are exercises to do that's going to help you with vowel placement. There are breathing exercises to do that's going to help you with breath placement, musicality exercises, stage performance practice. There's so much that goes into singing. It's all completely achievable though. Just little steps, little moments every single day. Okay, so when practice? Now, this depends on your day-to-day life. It depends on your job. It depends on your home life. It depends on your social life. We're all incredibly busy beings, and it's, we haven't got time to see friends, let alone time to sing. So it's a case of factoring singing into your daily routine so that it's not a chore, it's not a task, it's not something that you don't want to do, it's just part of your day. So that could be putting on one of my sing and mix YouTube videos while you're making your morning coffee and singing along. There you go, simples. You're making your coffee and you're warming up your voice at the same time. Talking of morning coffee though, in the morning, first thing, because it takes, some people say 4 hours for water, any hydration to reach our vocal cords. It's quicker if you steam or if you eat something really, really juicy and water-filled like an apple or a cucumber first thing in the morning. But anyway, yeah, singing first thing isn't going to be the best. It's much better to wait in the afternoon. Wait until you've warmed it up a little bit, you've hydrated it with food and water and other drinks that have water in it. And it's a little bit more flexible, a little bit more lubricated. So yeah, so maybe when you're having your afternoon coffee, that's when you can put on one of my sing and mix videos and do your warm up. But the breathing exercises you can do first thing, and there are loads of those in the Sing and Mix, but a simple one is the one I do before every single warm-up, every single exercise that we do, every single singing lesson that I do, and just take a few deep breaths, nice and low, breathe in for 5, hold for 5, and then breathe out for 15. And you can do that while you're making your coffee. You can do that while you're sat at your desk in work. You can do that while you're driving your car. You can do that when you're walking down the street. There's no excuse for not doing that one, and that one is going to help because, as we know, breathing is everything when it comes to singing. That's going to increase your lung capacity. That's going to improve your singing. And also, as I said, because we are such busy people, just be kind to yourself. And maybe if you haven't had a good practice or you haven't been able to fit in a practice that day, don't be mad about it. It's absolutely fine. You can make up for it the next day. I don't want singing to become this big thing that you get angry with, because then you're just going to fall out of love with singing, and we don't want that. Singing is everything. So be kind to yourself, be kind to your practice, be kind to your time. Yes, absolutely you should prioritize seeing friends and family. Of course you should. Maybe not prioritize watching old Buffy or Dawson's Creek or DS9, or insert your TV here, until after you've practiced, but hey. And finally, how should you practice? Well, best thing is to always start off with the breathing exercise, just in for 5, holding for 5, and out for 15. You can build that breath, so you could start with 5, 5 and 15, then 7, 7 and 21, then 9, 9 and 27, etc. That's going to get the breath going, that's going to get that all warmed up. Then move on to an SOVT, a semi-occluded vocal tract exercise, the lovely lip bubble. Or you could use a straw to do some scales, or the blowfish, pufferfish. I keep interchanging what I call that. Blowfish, pufferfish, they're the same to me. Or that sound, or tss, or a v, anything like that. Anything that's just, or a hum even. Anything that's nice and gentle. Just do arpeggios, or you could do 5-note scales, or you could do slides even. That's a very, very good one to start with. Very good place to start. Then move on and do a more targeted exercise for the song that you are singing. So look at the vowel shapes that you need to form for that song and pick either an oo or an ah or an e. Maybe you want to put a consonant in front of that, goo, ga, gi, or something to get your glottal stop going. Do a 5-note scale, do a pattern, do some lovely twinkly wonderful patterns. That's whatever you fancy, but yeah, I would then move on to a more targeted warm-up. And then when you move on to the song that you're singing, sing it as a continuation of your warm-up first of all. Don't feel that you need to go all full on with your perfect, which doesn't exist, performance immediately. Work your way up there. Be gentle. If you're singing along and things aren't quite working out, sing the song to a lip bubble. Sing the song to the straw, to the pufferfish. Sing the song to that weird vowel that you've discovered. So many times I've sung songs, yes, opera too, 2 lip bubbles, 2 weird vowel sounds. It helps. It really, really does help. You're warming up your voice. You are practicing the song. And then also don't think of just singing along to the radio, singing along to your favourite songs as not practicing, because it is. When I was a teenager, I'd be up in my bedroom singing along to Sarah McLachlan just because I absolutely loved the Surfacing album. Wow, it was amazing. And I realise now that that was helping me with my breath control. That was helping me with my vowel placement. So even though I maybe wasn't necessarily the best at practicing the songs for my exams, because I loved singing Sarah McLachlan so much, that grew my voice. So yeah, just be kind to yourself. Be kind to yourself and make it fun by singing the songs that you love to sing, not just your exam pieces, not just your audition pieces, because you can get sick and tired of them if you're over singing them. So have a break, take a break, and do some rap, sing some, I don't know, Eminem, whatever. Sing some proper grungy Nirvana, something to just take your mind off whatever it is you've got coming up, whatever, take your mind off that pressure. And then finally, know when to stop. So when you start to get a bit tired or you're just not feeling it, things aren't working out, stop. Don't worry, tomorrow's another day. You can pick it up where you left off. And I guarantee you that overnight, your voice, your muscles will be doing wonderful work, and your brain will be doing wonderful work too. And I bet you find that it's improved. I bet you find that that moment that you were stuck with the day before has suddenly disappeared the day afterwards. Give it a go. So there we go. That was a very quick video on how to practice. I wasn't the best when I was younger. I am much, much better now because I have realised and seen the benefits of practicing, of daily practice. So I cannot emphasize that enough. Just a little bit of practice every single day and your voice will grow. You will improve. You will conquer that belt. You will conquer that rap. You will get the perfect vocal fry. Just practice. Thank you so much for watching and lasting to the end of the video. You've clearly liked it, so do me a favour and click the little like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't, because videos come every single week. On Fridays we have longer videos like this one, either a chit chat about music, either a full singing lesson for a specific song, or a big extended warm-up. And then on Tuesday, sing and mix videos go out. They're like the pick and mix at cinema, so 5-minute warm-ups, do 1, do 5, but yeah, just short individual warm-up exercises for you to follow. But otherwise, I will sing with you soon. Bye!